welcome back to another pandas tutorial. In this session I'm going to talk about get indexer, get lock, and get value. Let's go. If you remember, in the previous session we talked about lock, iLock, and get value from the columns and rows in data frame. In this session, we're going to talk about the same concepts, but not just for data frame, also about the data frame, series, and index. Let's go. At the first, I need to import the pandas and the NumPy library as well. And I have to create a data frame. For example, I said pandas.dataframe, and I create a simple data frame here. Also indicate index as well. I said, for example, A index, B index, and that's it, and a print data frame here. And I want to create a series as well. I said S1 pandas.series, and a simple data frame, for example, AA, I don't know, BB, and the CC, and the index value, it can be int A here, int B here, and int C here. Also, let's print S1. Okay, what does it get work with data frame and the series? I said df.get, and then I pass, for example, the name of my column, and as you can see, it gives me back all the values of the column name. If I pass the age here, it gives me the value of the age column. But if I pass the index value, as you can see, A index is the index value for a data frame, I say A index, I get nothing. So get function for a data frame just work with column names. But what about the series? I said s1.get, and if I pass AA, the value of series, let me see what's happening. It's happening nothing, because it just works with the name of index here, the opposite of the get for data frame. So I said in the A here, and it gives me the value of in the A as AA. If I pass in the B, it gives me the value of in the B and S1. As you can see, the in the B refer into the BB value. Let's talk about get indexer. Get indexer, as the name shows, just work with the index. So I said int1 pandas.index, and I create a simple index, for example 12, 15, just a random number, 16, and 85, and let me print int1. And I said int1 dot get indexer, and I have to pass the values, and it gives me the index number. For example, if I pass the 12 here, it gives me 0. It means that the 12 is located in the 0 in the 1. As you can see, the 12 is the first value of in the 1. If I pass something like 100, as you can see, 100 is not exist in the 1. So what's happening here? If I run this cell, you can see I get -1. The -1 here said that 100 is not exist in end 1. So if I pass something not in the end 1, for example 85, I don't know, 40, 85 is exist, sorry, for example 48, as you can see, it gives me the value 0 for 12, the value -1 for 100, it means that 100 does not exist, and 85, the value is 3 because it's located in the tree. 0, 1, 2, and 3. The index rule is correct here, and the 45 is not exist, so it gives me -1. The indexer, as I said, just work for index, and I can't use it for series or data frame. Let's go about the getLog. I create also getLog, it works for index as well. I create another index such as int2, and I said pandas dot index, and I create this one with a list, and I said, for example, how are you? What kind of index is this? So I need to print, and as you can see, every single letter is one index in int2. So if I said int2.getLog, and if I pass the one letter from this index, for example the O letter, the result is the array of true and false, and it said that, for example, the first one is false, and it means that the O is not exist here because it is a H, but the second value is true because the O exists here, and the next one is a false, false, false until here because it occurred the second O here as well. But if I pass something else, for example W here, just I get the index number 2. It means that 0, 1, 2. Why I didn't get any array? Because W happened into this list just once. But as you can see, if I pass the space, because the space occurred twice, so if I clean this one and I pass a space, I get the array result again, and it gives me a true in the place that this space exists. This one is true and this one is true as well. But if I pass something that just one happen into the list, for example the E, it gives me just the index number of the E here. What is get value? And a get value, it works for index as well. So I said int3, and I create the index here, and I said pandas.index, and I said, for example, index underline A, the other one, for example, index underline B, and index underscore C, and let me print int3 here, and I want to create a series here, for example S2. I think that we don't have S2 here. Yes, I said, for example, S2 pandas.series, and I create something like I don't know, 47, just a random value, 48 and 49, and I pass the int3 as index. I said int3 here, and I print S2. And also about the S3, I said that the pandas series, I can create a data frame as well, but the series is easy to use, and said 56, 55 and 54, just a random number, doesn't need a quotation here, sorry. And also I pass the index to the int3, and let me print S3 as well. So how can I use the get value with index variable? I said int3 dot get value here, and the first argument is the variable that int3 it works with it. For example, S3 or S2 or any kind of data frame. For example, I said here S2, and then the second value is the name of your index. For example, the index B. I said that index B. So what does this comment said? It said that what is the value, it's get value, what is the value of index B in series 2? And as you can see, the value is 48. We go into the S2 and the index B is the second index. It's referred to the 48. If I change S2 into the S3, I gave 55 because index B in S3 refers into the 55. This is all you need to know about the get from indexes, data frame, and the series. If you have any question, please comment below. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to watch more video, and also watch next video as well. And bye bye.